Okay, today I'm going to show you how I create clip art for OpenTshirt Designer using CorelDRAW and Flash Develop. Starting with CorelDRAW, I work in a document size of 4 inches by 4 inches. That works pretty good for me. You can try whatever size you want. Don't go too big though. You don't need a real huge size file. So we've got a 2-color eagle head here. And you'll notice that I have everything cut out. There's no ink laying on top of ink other than the underbase. So you want to make sure you've got clean but registrated art to work with. Generally what you can do is you can use the various, you know how to use Corel, so I don't have to go into that part of it. You'll figure that out. If you have any problems, let me know. Underbase. There is an underbase down here. Basically, it's just all of the objects, all the black, all the yellow grouped together in a white. There's no catch line, no traps, no spreads. It's just a duplication of the other colors that'll be above it. So we need to export each color into its own separate SVG file. And I'm going to start with the base. And I'm going to hide the yellow, hide the black, and you'll see that there are objects there. You just can't see the white on white. And make sure you have nothing selected when you do the export. You want to export a 4-inch by 4-inch. You want the full document to be exported. That way things will line up much better. So I'll start with a file and export and pick the SVG format. And I'm working in a folder named Eagle2. So I'm going to name everything I've got Eagle2. You can name whatever you want. This is just where I'm at. Eagle2. And this is going to be the base. So Eagle2 base. Export that. Everything here can stay at the default settings. And that's it for the base. So we're going to hide the base and go to the black. Again, make sure nothing is selected. File, export, and just change that to black. Oops. Eagle2 black, export. Okay. Hide the black, show the yellow, and the same. Export. Eagle2 yellow. And okay. Alright, so that's the SVG export's done. Now we're going to save our Corel file. Save as. And find, where am I? And here. And Eagle. So that CorelDRAW file is saved, and the last we will export our JPEG. And we're going to leave that Eagle2 JPEG. Export, and we're going to go to 72 DPI. We don't need a real high res for this. Click OK. And that should be it. We are done with CorelDRAW. So now we're going to go to Flash Develop. And we're going to go Project, New Project, AS3 Project. Name will be Eagle2. And it's going to go in my Eagle2 folder that I saved all the artwork in. But I'm going to create a, down here where it says Create Directory for Project, I'm going to select that. So I'll have a folder named Eagle2 within the folder of Eagle2. And you'll see why in a minute. And okay. Okay, so here is our base. Here's the main ActionScript file. Double click that and then just select all and delete that. We're not going to need any of that. We're going to put our own in there. Before we do that, go to Project Eagle 2, right click and do add new folder and just name it lib, short for library. And then right click on the lib folder, add library asset, and go to our SVG files, whatever folder you saved them in. We'll start with we'll bring the base in first. And okay. Bring in the next one, black, open. You can just select yes on this. And add the last yellow. Okay, so you see our 3 SVG files are right here. That's all we need to import. We don't need to import the JPEG or the Corel file. Those will stay where they're at. So for our main action script, here is what we're going to put in there. I'm just going to do a copy paste. And what we have here, it'll stay the same for every clip art you do. It's just going to be the embed source. Your source file names will change. Here I have Eagle 2 base. Actually, it's pointing to the lib 2 base. And the Eagle 2 black is pointing to the Eagle 2 black, and the Eagle 2 yellow is pointing over here to the Eagle 2 yellow. Underneath each one of those SVG files is your class. You have to define each one as a class. So just keep the same name. Eagle 2 base, Eagle 2 base, Eagle 2 black, Eagle 2 black, and Eagle 2 yellow, down to Eagle 2 yellow. And last place you need to change is down here, where you actually add each piece of SVG clip art to the stage. Again, name those the same Eagle 2 base, Eagle 2 black, and Eagle 2 yellow. So keep the names the same all the way through. And make sure up here, where it's probably going to open up to debug, don't choose that, choose release. If you choose the debug, it's going to add some extra overhead in there that you don't need. It won't affect the file, just keep it clean. Make sure you have release selected. And then also go to properties, make sure you have Flash Player 10.2 selected. 10.1 may work. I've had issues in the past where it doesn't work, so I'm just err on the side of caution, picking 10.2. And okay, so that's it. We've got our 3 SVGs set up to go. Last thing I have to do is right click, build project, and we come up with an error. Undefined method, Eagle 2 base, add child Eagle 2 base. What did I do? Oh, see, I had U base there. Change that to base. Let's try it again. There we go. And it may come up telling you a warning, the use of SVG has been deprecated since Flex 4, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. It'll still work. All right, so we are done with that. If you want to save it, you can save the project, and we'll save it as, oh, take that back, it already is saved, my bad. Get that, you're good to go. Okay, let's find clip art. Go to your OpenCart administration, extensions, OpenTshirts, clip arts, and clip arts, and it'll bring you here. Go to insert, Name, I'm going to name it Eagle 2. And categories, I'll put it under mascots. And appearance, upload the vector file, which will be our Corel file. And it will be found here. And our JPEG there. And our flash file is going to be in the Eagle 2 bin folder. Don't worry about the Express installed. That means nothing for us. Just pick the Eagle 2. Open that. And then the first one here is going to be our base. I just pick a white for that. And next one I believe will be the inside, which is black. And then the last one will be the outside. You can name these layers whatever you want. And it should be the yellow. Here we go. That's it. Save. And go to our storefront. Let's design a shirt. And go to add clip art. And do we see it here? There it is right there. It's going to come in. It's 2 color. We'll go with the full color. And there it is. That's all there is to it. And you should be able to, if you want to do the 1 color, invert, choose a color here. Got that. That's how she works. Okay, any questions? Let me know. Good luck. Have fun.